Sekou's doing things in the background. What's up? It's your local fitness go-to girl, Feed King, the body architect, and
the money money
how you gonna steal my stuff? The money architect?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. That's what I came up with.
I know, I like it.
But no, it's the money. Oh, the money wizard. The money wizard. Ooh, that's a aphasia messing with me.
You know what? We kick it. Aphasia's butt. So we are here with you to give you tip number 5 of how to monetize your school community and the importance of, I think that's what we should talk about today, Sekou, is the importance of monetizing your community. Can you imagine being Apple, Google, Netflix, Amazon, and you have this community, right? Because they have a community of people, a community of staff, employees, customers, clients, and it's not monetized. They would not have a community. They would not have a business.
What you mean monetize? What you mean monetize?
What do I mean by monetize? Yeah. So in monetizing your community, it is important to be able to offer your community something of value, and that some things of value, and that can be lots of things for free. However, if you want to build your community and be able to monetize it, which means bring in monies into the storefront. So as a community facilitator, myself and Sekou, our objective is to be able to offer financial services, to be able to offer physical fitness services, right? That is me. And that is supremely important because we've spent lots of time, lots of energy, and attained years of knowledge that we're able to pass on to people to help them, meaning you, get from where you are in your physical life and your physical fitness life to where you want to be. And that requires revenue, right? And we're talking about our own group, but we're also community. We're talking about our own community. We're also talking about those of you who are interested in building your own school community, whether you are an actor, a writer, a director, whether you are a singer, songwriter, whether you are a teacher, whether you are a nurse. And I'll let Sekou continue with the plethora of industries one can be in and benefit from having a school community and being in a school community.
You know what? Really, I was waiting for you to continue with the Netflix thing. I was sitting here watching. I was like, what's she going to do with Netflix? So I don't know. I don't know where we are.
Well, so I'm saying that if Netflix, Amazon, all of these people didn't have a community that they monetize, they would not be in business.
Okay.
They would not be in business. Even if you're a church, if you are a church and your parishioners are not paying tithes, how does the church keep the lights on?
Okay.
Yeah. So in order to run a community, whether it's virtual, hybrid, or in person, or a culmination of all three, it requires resources. It requires resources. In exchange for those resources, as a community facilitator, you must give, in exchange for resources, some things of value, some things that will help solve a person's problem, give people solutions, help people to get more insight. It has to be something that people need. And I don't know about you, in this new presidency, this new upcoming presidency, in the former presidency, we cannot rely upon government to come in and be the cavalry. You
can't rely on anybody at any time. That's the real thing. That's a real deal.
Yeah.
That's a real deal.
Even your partner.
Yeah, you've got to be mindful of your own money. Like somebody came in here recently and he was talking about, I was telling him 10%, take 10% out. And next time I saw him, he was like, I asked him about it. I was like, did you take your 10% out? And he started talking about, well, his wife took care of everything. And I was like, see, that's tricky. Because once you give somebody all of your
control over
all your little things.
Yes.
But all your things,
yeah.
then you've got nothing to set aside. And what you need to do is you and your wife need to both put 10% aside all the time, all the time. Be just tell me about she put down 10%.
So I just got a new client, and
the other thing.
The other thing.
The
story.
You put 10% down for. You put 10% down
because I got a new client. That's what I was telling you. So I got a new client. I was telling Sekou that immediately I took 10% of what she paid. So we did a consultation, which I charged for, and I gave her a discount because it's a end of the year special. And so when she decided, yes, Fee, I'm ready to transform my life, I'd like to buy a package with you, she paid, and I took 10% of that, and I immediately transferred it from my business checking account into Charles Schwab. And I said to Sekou, I said, it was a whole bill. Like,
whole bill.
I could have paid a whole bill with that.
So this is when I said, she said I hadn't said this before. So let me say this.
Yes.
Because you're negotiating with your creditors and you've got something to hold. You got something to hold back. Your confidence, I don't know how, but it rises. It rises. So what I was doing was I had like $50, right? And my bill was $50, right? But I took out 10%. I took out $5, right? That five, 50 cents. 50 cents.
$5.
$5?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Sorry.
10% of $50 is $5.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You want it to be 50 cents.
Sorry. So I took out $5. So now I'm talking to the bank of the creditor. The creditor. I got $45.
Yeah.
How you gonna make this worth it, right? How you gonna make this? How am I gonna figure it out? So I'm talking to the bank, the creditor. The creditor. I'm talking to the creditor about me paying the $45, but I'm holding back $5.
Right, so that you can pay yourself.
Yes, I'm holding back that $5, and that made my confidence boost with the vendor.
Right, with the bank, with the creditor, because you were able to negotiate. Yeah. And so I was sharing with Sekou, you needed that win. Sometimes we just need to land the client, the account. You need to make the call that terrifies you, that makes you uncomfortable, and realize that you have much more power than you realize.
Yeah.
And no creditor is going to say, no, if you can't pay us all of it, we don't want any of it.
Yeah.
That has never happened for me.
Right.
And that's a testament for you being able to negotiate
from the top
and pay yourself first, because we're so quick to pay other people. And I know it's a debt, it's creditors, it's all these negative words. Yeah. Pay you first.
First.
So that is our tip number 5 of how to monetize your community. And also, I think to monetize your business, whatever industry you're in, it's great to be of service, and it is great to have promotions and giveaways. However, what you do and how you do it and the way that you show up for your community has value. And that means you get to charge for it.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you on tip number 6. Peace.